product development manager working for Elsevier, and then specifically for a product called Embase. And I want to introduce you to a new solution that we have that we call a product literature database, which is essentially a combination of Embase, a data source and a search engine, and Quoza, which is an information management tool.
Some people say Embase traditionally is a European database, and that's not quite true. We have a global coverage. But what we do in selecting journals into our database is focus on other regions as well. We include a large number of Latin American journals, a large number of Asian Pacific journals. Embase covers more international journals than Medline.
You might know Elsevier as a large, dedicated science and medical publisher, and we employ people around the world, have offices around the world. We've got people at those locations that can provide product support for all our products.
Now, a growing difference between Embase.com and some of our vendors is that we recently introduced the Embase API. And essentially what that enables you to do is let Embase.com, the search interface with the database and the indexing, talk to another software solution.
Target Insights, which is a product that mines content for target identification and validation. We've got Pathway Studio, which is a tool that does the same, but searching for pathway information and visualizing pathway information. Reaxys does the same in the chemistry and biochemistry domain. From Appendium mines regulatory documents. Embase, which is a database that was founded in the 70s and that tries to collect as much biomedical literature possible and do very detailed indexing. And then finally there's Quoza. And Quoza essentially allows you to take content from any of these solutions or other solutions out there such as PubMed and manage that within the walls of your organization.
So traditionally Elsevier and the Pharma Biotech Group produces standard solutions. However, within large and medium-sized pharma and biotech companies, we see a growing demand for custom solution that perhaps also not only deal with public information or with publicly available journal information, but also deal with proprietary information that can only be shared within one's organization. We as an organization are moving towards being able to supply custom solutions.
Now what Quoza does is essentially the next step in the data collection process. So first you do your searches on Embase, PubMed, Ovid, Scopus, Google. You might have some other sources, perhaps local databases. Those records are then put in the virtual library that live within the organization.
Quoza and Embase work together through basically email alerts. What Quoza can do is it can recognize that email alert based on the citation, check if you have the rights to see the full text and download those into a folder of your choosing. I think that's very powerful.
Over the last year or 2 years, we see a growing scrutiny on the procedures and processes that are in place with regards to literature monitoring. The European Union and the EMA has essentially gone into very great detail describing processes and good practices that need to be in place when searching the literature.
They need to prove what searches were run at a certain time and what result set was produced. So that's why we recently introduced a new email alerting environment on Embase.com, where you have the capability of exporting a log that contains all the individual activities concerning one particular email alert. So when it was run, how many records were produced, to whom the result set was sent, what the query was, if any changes to the queries were made. So every single piece of activity is captured there, and you as an information manager or a pharmacovigilance specialist, upon getting an audit request, can export that and have an overview to work with.